Alright, so today we're going to do a double feature, and I'm probably going to switch over to Pikmin around 6, but for the start of this, we're going to continue Final Fantasy XVI. If I'm not too old to play this game today. Alright, see you in a bit, Sky. Oh, man. Alright. Here we are. Yeah, that's right. We were running around this field area yesterday, and really, like, off-putting music was playing. Not really off-putting.
There's still work to be done.
Off-putting maybe not the right word, but it's just like, it's a little just uneasy. It's like this it's like they're playing the brown note. They're trying to make us all shit our pants. Anyway, I'm going back because I want to see what this is. I don't like fighting the chocobos. It makes me feel bad.
You see it too, then? It's not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
The what? Anyway, there's a little shack over here. I don't know how late I'll stream today, but I kind of want to try and finish Pikmin. So we'll see how long that takes. This may be an all-day affair. I'm so close to leveling up. I need to do like one more battle. I'll go fight those things. I don't want to fight.
That's enough for today, Branded.
I really don't want to fight chocobos. Nailed it. Alright, so there's more side quests that have popped up over in this little area over here. We might as well do them.
That's enough, Daddy. You, Brandon, here now. You're late. What kept you?
I don't even know who.
What?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he? My. I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
This guy doesn't seem as concerned as he should be. The fact that he still has the energy for arrogance is interesting.
Son's in mortal danger. You didn't seem all that worried.
I agree, Clive.
Right here. I need to be careful.
I agree. We're on the same page, you and I.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over. That's enough. Stay down.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The fuck? They tried to scam us, but we're like an actual competent killer.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
That's fucked up, man. I guess it was perfectly well acted considering how arrogant the guy appeared at the beginning. It was intentionally like that.
Come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head
Poor.
held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That wretch would be the dame.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Clive's writing really does remind me of Trevor's writing on the Netflix show.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Well, this game just killed a kid off screen, so it's officially in the big leagues now. Oh, I can't jump over a chest high. Oh, never mind.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
So who is Chloe? Is it going to turn out to be a fucking person?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I'm waiting to find out what this is going to turn out to be.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Hmm.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Alright, this is like one of the worst areas in the game so far. The town with the brothel, which is right behind us, was a nicer place than this little nook. No wonder we've got like a survival horror ambience playing in the background.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Alright, well, what do you got at the shop?
What do you want? And?
I pay what it's worth and no more. Not enough for you? Pity that.
I've almost got 20,000 gil.
Riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Oh, there's a trail that goes off this way.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Alright, dude. You don't gotta sound so creepy when you talk to me. Alright, I know where I need to be, but I want to check out what's up here. My curiosity for exploration is unquenchable. Okay, this is a location, but not one we are allowed to do anything at yet. How's your thirst for adventure? Unquenchable.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Yep, place has been real welcoming ever since we arrived.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yeah. A lot of interesting characters around here, to say the least.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. That's enough. It's over.
I'm really starting to put it all together, I think.
Damn it. in a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I'm curious the kind of shit we're about to get up to once we are infiltrating that castle.
Weren't expecting
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Good boy.
Okay, and now we're headed to that church I found. God, I can't believe I was washing my hands and I looked in the mirror and I fucking spotted a gray hair on my face. I wasn't thrilled about it, that's for sure.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The pleasure houses.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
I'm gonna check back at the hideaway real quick before we go and do this next mission. Party makeup has changed. Yeah, it's just me and Torgal again.
Make it quick. So, will it be? That it?
Unfortunately,
Fine.
still not really much I can do around here at the moment. Alright, before we do this, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Okay, alright. Drake's Head. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sambrique and its bejeweled capital. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? What do you mean? I mean, I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I have left any unfinished business at the moment. Well, what's about to happen? Oh boy. Well, let's just fucking go for it.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Doing a stealth mission.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Well, I didn't want to go down there yet. I just wanted to look. Okay, yeah, there's a chest down there.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
What do you suggest we do?
Well, this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That's enough. Stay down.
There. Now that's how you kick some ass. Oh man, I had this disgusting bug flying around my living room last night. Like 12 o'clock at... Well, I guess 12 o'clock this morning, technically.
It never stood a chance.
I had to murder it.
Welcome.
I crushed it and electrocuted it. I think that did the job.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
All right. Well, let's do this.
To arms, men! Summon the grenadiers at once!
That's it.
This time.
Konbanwa taken.
Stay down!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
Who the hell is this guy?
More insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
This dude's got a fucking cannon.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
How can you walk around with that thing, dude? Ow.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Then we better make this quick.
Yo, that was a counter and a half right there.
Give me fire!
Not this time.
At the moment, you are taken. Bad idea. That was a bad idea.
hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Oh God. It's been okay. I'd like to point out we're currently fighting this guy with a party of 4. Yeah. Good job. Holy shit. Alright, that guy's down.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Well, the air down here changed quite a bit during that fight.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt Oz, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
What's this place called? The Glass Mines? Everything's got like a deep blue hue now.
Miners. The gods.
Too far gone. We did make monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Maybe those carpenters again. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
That's enough.
Halfway to level 25. So how are you doing today, Taken? What have you been up to? I had to kill a bug that invaded my house last night.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Good. I don't want anything bad to happen to Sid. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. How many of you are there? Jesus. I managed to take 3 of them out with that ignition attack. That attack fucking kicks ass. Let me level that up again. I like these crystal caves. It's a very classic kind of location. Alright, if that's the way we have to go, then let me grab this over here first. Always good to keep stocked up on potions, especially since we can't buy any at the moment. Oh, hell yeah, that attack kicks ass. Almost did 20,000 damage to that guy. Damn. I barely got touched that fight. coral sword. It kind of sounds familiar. Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. Okay. Kind of weirdly shaped.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
Eins, zwei, drei.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
I don't get the impression it's movable.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
This is some Castlevania-ass music, let me tell ya.
Oh, no.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
They must be of similar origin, I would guess. Man, this game's level design, though, I gotta say, it's really... I love it. Like, the levels and then the field areas are both designed really well. Wouldn't it be something to see an open world Castlevania game that played a bit like this? Not like open world, but like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but 3D. You know, Metroidvania 3D. Give it some towns and field areas like this game, and then level design like this game. Just Castlevania themed. There, took that asshole out.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Joshua was this main character's brother.
Where did that come from?
And the guy in the hood did turn out to be Joshua.
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
I'm gonna fight a dragon.
It's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Oh, fuck. Got you knocked over, dude.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Oh, we've almost got him. Oh, all right. He is still alive. Oh, thank God. All right.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
That was a fun boss battle.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
The hell are we about to do to this thing? At the moment, it just looks like Mr. White's been busy.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Clive, look.
Oh boy.
What is that?
Sid!
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
I wasn't expecting cosmic horror to come out of the crystal.
Where the hell am I?
What the hell is this thing?
I've been here before.
Typhon.
again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive.
Hello, Philipposal. How's it going?
That's enough. Get out of my head.
The game is pretty and extremely fun.
Stay down. That's enough.
I just fought a dragon with a party of 4. It felt like a very classic Final Fantasy moment.
Stay down. By the flames. That's enough.
Alright, dude, easy with the head laser.
What else can he do? Stay down. It's over.
Alright, see you, Taken. No.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Yo. Alright, melee ranged evade jump. After executing a fireball burst to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. Oh, yo, Ifrit's starting to... Ifrit's easier to control than last time. No shit. He controls like Clive does now, just bigger. Dodging like wildfire. Using L while holding circle is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide-scale attacks. Alright, I got it. I'm like an armored core right now. No, let me fight more.
How many more could there be?
Oh shit, he's Shiva, Destroyer of Worlds.
As you wish.
Now he's hitting me. Jesus. Demon wall. Why did they go so hard on this track? We got him. We killed Typhon.
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't.
What is this guy, a fucking alien? No, bad touch.
I know who you are.
Hello, evil. Welcome.
And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
No, Sid, no. I'm fine.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Well, fuck.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Well, there goes one of the mother crystals.
You hurt me!
Wait a minute, is that the hideout?
Are all fucking dead!
No, leave the hideout alone.
Help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
And there's Titan. Why? That was our hideout.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar.
Come, feel its softness.
Make a nice gift for your wife.
sausage, all from Greens-fed farm.
No, not chocobo. What the fuck? You can't eat chocobos.
Here, take a bite.
God, this game is fucked up.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
I guess this is where the next part of the game's gonna take place. Huh?
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned?
I'm not Sid.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
I mean, I did inherit his power. Man, it was great. We had a party of 4 for a little while. We killed a dragon together.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill
Highly his
Titan.
minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him. The outlaw. Sit here.
Come on. Summon the others. The bearers.
Safe.
The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh does not only change the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ramuh's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
Oh, bring it on.
How many are there?
Tighten senses with guards.
What if I just stick all of them on one guy?
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
Oh, great.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have
out to be faster.
Republican War Panther, not the Republicans. Oh, okay. That was fun.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Wait, did we just build a new hideaway on top of the old one? Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. Alright, well, we still got 5 mother crystals to deal with, if we actually do go around and take them all out.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Yo, it's one of the alien spaceships. It is. I made it. It's a joke. This is the ruins of an airship, we were told.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Someone who came before us had better technologies than we do. But now they're all just ruins.
Finish with that log so we can...
Well, the new base is a little bigger. I wonder if this thing will ever fly. Also, much like Final Fantasy X, this world is full of racism.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Okay, before I go after the main objective, let's look around. Let's go check out the shops and shit. Okay, no, the Spoony Bard did not make it. I don't know who this guy is, but I missed the Spoony Bard.
I don't know. Perhaps
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Charon survived. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
Like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot showed up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and everything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. Never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot for fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
Only drawback.
The constant bloody racket. If it's not Doris and the Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
Still.
If a pain in the air hole's the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
Go on then.
Oh, I'm glad the accessories just continue to get even more expensive. This one's pretty cool, I guess. There's 3% extra limit break when doing damage. Elixirs instantly restores all HP. 10,000 apiece? I'll just stick to potions for now.
Finished, are you?
Thanks, you ain't too bad.
I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, decent anvil, and an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know now how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already, because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. I don't mean I intend on doing it again.
What do you want?
Yo, we can make a... Hell yeah.
No scratches, right?
A new rare sword to use for a little while.
That it?
Yo, that looks awesome. Now I have my own room because I'm Sid now. Not very private with this huge gaping window in here. The oath, created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Wow, I'm how far in this game and I have one thing on the wall of memories. Okay, where's the chronicler dude? I guess not available at the moment, and neither is the guy who keeps track of side quests for me.
Clive, is everything all right?
No. Are we about to get hunts? Are the Mughals about to start making us do slave labor for them?
Operations are suspended until
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the force he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
God damn it, I want to know.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, As to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you.
The state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. You mean look at the friends in my social circles?
Here's the latest information I have.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Yeah. Yeah, look how few people we knew when we were just a young lad. And now, in present day, we've almost maybe doubled. This is straight up Xenoblade's affinity chart, but that's fine.
Study it well, Clive.
The situation map. Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to recycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay.
Thus ends today's lesson.
I sure love war maps.
Look, it's Sid.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
Okay, Obi-Wan.
Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
Holy shit, it's evil IRL.
I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I still can't believe this guy's name is Harpocrates.
I should get some rest while I can.
Simon's Treasury of Knowledge, Volume Ye 11th. No, I'm not reading this. It's, I read enough English like that in Tears of the Kingdom.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Well, we know where the brand went. Cut the fucking thing right off our face.
Once the hall's swept.
Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. Now see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
I have that map. Made out of cloth, just like it is in this.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay, well, this is the beginning of the next part.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
This game continues to impress. Unfortunately, soon I'm going to have to save because we're going to be moving on to the next game for the night, but damn if this hasn't been a fun stream of this.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Well, there's a quest down there. I do feel like our base is a little vulnerable in the middle of this really open area.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
The name of this quest.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
This quest is called Cock and Ball. I'm not making this shit up. And there's a side quest over here. No, that's the side quest I already took. Well, we can still revisit areas. Hey, look, an entrance to the depths. I wonder how many things have changed out and about.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Well, the monsters are stronger.
Trees don't have teeth.
Those are some powerful shrubberies.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
All right, well, I'm going to save this for now and get ready to move over to our next game for the night. I'll do a short BRB. And then I'll be back with Pikmin.